What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos Rain here, and in today's video I'm here to bring you a little bit of wormhole gameplay along with maybe a little in-depth in-depth guide on how to complete the wormhole even with lower characters. Now I do have all SSR characters doing this though, however none of the characters I have running are going to be like 6 stars. I have a 3-star Balmung, 3-star Shiro, 1-star Meryl? 1-star Meryl here, and realistically speaking, you can get these in a normal playthrough. The Shiro will probably rarely come into use. The main one's going to be this, and 3-star Frigg won't be doing all that much in difference compared to a 1-star Frigg or even a C0 Frigg. Mainly it's for the hyper body, which is insanely powerful in this kind of mode. Our MVP will most likely be Meryl throughout this whole thing with her spin to win tactics. So let's go ahead and pop some cold food here, because my main damage is cold today. Looks like I only have one. I'm gonna go make some more real quick. Make sure this is cold damage. Yep. Now you don't have to do the cold food to do this, by the way. If you're not, if you're running low on food or whatever thanks to the event, don't worry about it too much. I just do it because I've spent hours at a time fishing, going around collecting and stuff like that, so it doesn't matter to me. So let's see, we're just going to go ahead and make 13. I don't know why I'm making specifically 13, but 13 it is. Alright, make sure we have enough for later. Get it queued so we have it here. Alright, so I actually am going to make one revision here. I'm going to switch this Shiro. I forgot that this is any healer, but this is the healer I use for this. Mainly because the dash does heal you. So we're going to go matrices. And let's see, I am not using Shiro, so we might as well just put... You know what, I think I'm going to do this. And then I'll put the other one on her. Yeah, this will probably be better. Alright, this way you can kind of see a little bit more. I did forget while... I forgot while I was making it, it's kind of crazy, that, it's kind of necessary to have heals in this mode. And this is one of the best ways to have heals is her, because you can just use her stuff while on cooldown between the stages. She's never going to do any damage in this current one, and I'll show you why very shortly. So let's go ahead and affix all of Shiro's matrices to Balmung. Alright, there we go. Now, if I go here and then go to wormhole. Now this is just so you can kind of see. I don't have any fire characters that are high enough level, and I'm not going to level any of them up right now. But they take increased flame damage. This is really good, especially for shatter. I can switch into a shattering flame character later just so I can break shields for the bosses, but the past couple runs I've done doesn't need it. They are completely immune to volt damage. However, increased damage to enemies by 50%, so this is all damage. And then the reason why we're doing Meryl and everything like that is because of this one, increased melee damage to enemies by 50%. So even though we're going to do less damage because we're not doing specifically fire, we're going to do 100% increased damage to them otherwise, instead of 150 plus whatever the their natural resistances are. So this says you don't have any weapon that grants elemental advantage. Proceed. It doesn't really matter. You can go ahead and press yes. Alright. So, now, as you see, it starts off with the time limit here. I don't have my best relics in slot, but it's fine. So, let's see here. This is our first elite. However, we're not going to worry about fighting him just yet. We're actually going to explore and find these here. On every stage, you're going to find 2 free buffs. The other reason why we want to explore is we want to see like this right here. There's an enemy right here, and there's an enemy right there. Change HP for attack, escape death 1 time per stick. So we're going to do this, because basically this just says we do a lot more damage. Okay, we can skip this. So right here, here's a double elite spawn, or a triple elite spawn. This is something you want to look for in your stages, is double or triple elites. And then being all close to each other. That way you can just wipe them all out instantly. Let's see, so this guy is up here. It looks like that might be a little secret area. See how this is segmented off from this, but there's still enemies? This means you're supposed to hover over here, and most likely this will be where our other hidden one. Yeah, there's our hidden buff right there. Now what we could do is we could kill all these guys, but all they give is the health thing. So usually what I do is I just come get the buff. Let's see, we don't have any flame attack. Firearms deal additional area damage. That's fine. We don't have any flame attack, but you know, we might switch into a flame attack on one of the levels, so it doesn't hurt to grab it just in case. So now that we have both of the free buffs, we can start killing these guys here. I actually forgot to take the proper thing, unfortunately. As you see here, we're already starting to break down his shield. And another reason why we use Meryl is right here. As you can see, we end up breaking his shield and doing healing a ton, though I had max health, so it didn't really show. Now we're probably going to take a hit right here. Looks like it wasn't a very big one though, so that's fine. Perfect, alright. So let's see. This isn't bad either. Defeated enemies explode. This honestly, even though we don't have any flame attack, this is still good just because we can tech into one of our other flame attacks. Let's make sure there's no more elites. It doesn't look like it. So now we have to find where that little island was that we were on. Looks like it's over there. Let's go fly up. Go ahead and grab this time increase. Alright. Looks like this is pretty good. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to kill this singular elite here. Another reason why we use Frigg is because we can perfect dodge almost always. See, as you see here, even though they're resistant against our damage, we are still doing 90-95k a hit. And with one full combo, we're almost able to just completely smash them. Let's see, attack, gain shields by defeating enemies. This is fine. This is global attack, so we can do that. Alright, so we only need to kill one more elite, and then we can do like the triple or the double there. So we're gonna find one that we can do. Let's see. I would like to do triple, so before I take you out, I need to see if there's any more. Alright, there's a chunky guy over here. Alright, this is one annoying part here, is that you do end up getting a lot of junk enemies. Excuse me. See, now I don't know for sure if I'm going to have enough. Well, I think it'll put me very close, but if it doesn't, then what you can do is you can always reset the round. Oh, looks like we're perfect. Alright, So there's, let's see, attack and dodge recovery rate. This is fine. So now we have to get all 3 of these guys out. Let's go ahead and pop this. Even though this does no damage, we can still aggro enemies with it. So let's see. What we want to do is you want to zap you, get your attention, bring you over here. Zap you, get your attention. Zap you, get your attention. Let me get this guy over here. He's not coming. Come on. So it looks like he doesn't want to pull aggro to me, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to fight you and you. So there's 2 ways I can go about this. I can kill one of the 2 elites, or I can kill 3 shaft monsters, as they're equivalent to a couple points each, I think. Yeah, as you saw, he was equal to a couple points. So I think I'm just going to kill this guy and call it. Perfect. Now we got both of them down. 1, 2. So we're going to take the buff here. We don't have anything that we can use, so we're just going to do this. And even though enemies are immune to Volt, we still use this to heal back up in between rounds. As you saw, that we actually took a lot of damage, so while trying to set up the 2 boss kill. Alright, so it kicked us out because we timed out. Now we're going to get, I think, 30 dust for completing this, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 30 dust. So now we go into our next wormhole. And we'll have all the buffs going in this one, if you see here. We have 2 dodge recovery rates, we have attack exchange HP for attack, and then we have the fire attacks, which unfortunately don't do a lot for us right now. We can make them do something for us eventually, but for now they don't do anything. So let's go ahead and challenge 3-2. Now we're going to press OK to immediately fire so we can heal some. Even if we hit something, it doesn't matter. We're just doing this so we can figure some stuff out first. Let's fly up. So we have our first elite down there. We have a double elite. We have another elite down here. Hover up. See if we can't find anything. So we have a singular elite down here. That's good. That's usually what you want to look for, is the random single elites. And we have a buff, so we're actually going to go down here and take care of both of these things. We still haven't done our proper thing, but it's fine. See, now they're getting a little bit tankier. You gotta be a little careful. Alright. Let's see, damage boost upon defeating enemies, yes. So we have one of the free buffs and one enemy, one elite that is. So we have a timer right here and a timer up there. So we're going to go grab this one first. Actually, I want to use this one so we can heal up. Another good thing about getting attack up is it increases your bolt attack and the boss attack, so you can heal for more because your heals are based off of your damage. Even if we're not doing damage necessarily, it's based off of how much damage we can do. I don't know how I killed something right there, considering they're all bolt immune. We ran off the edge somehow. Killed something else. Interesting. Okay, so we have two elites over here. We want to try and save those. Here we go. There's our second buff. Now we go ahead and take dodge recovery rate. And do we have another double? It looks like we literally have two doubles, so let's go ahead and make sure that's the case. There was one here. So it looks like we have double to double. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and go up and see if there's any enemies over here. Maybe we can make one into a triple. It doesn't look like it. So now that we're sure we have what we have, and that we know that we're full HP, we're just going to go ahead and take care of these. Oh, he's going to fall down, isn't he? Yep, he fell. See, as you see, we're critting for over 100k now. So there should be a lizard down here that we can't get to. Oh, he respawned. That's perfect. We're going to heal back up right there. We definitely want the chance to crit. $400k crit right there. Alright. This is, let's see, attack and jump height is also good. I think I want the final crit rate to be higher. So we're going to go over here and kill these guys now. So we have a double boss here. We just need to kill one. So I don't know what happened to that lizard. There he is, okay. Alright, so we killed this one. We're gonna go over here, take these buffs. I'm gonna switch here. Pick up this region orb. Alright. Let's get the dodge recovery rate. This will give us another dodge. and we're going to be at full health before we even finish this round. And voila. Alright, thank you so much for joining me in today's wormhole adventures. I will be posting more videos on wormhole and how I go about doing them. Just stay tuned for them. It's going to be more like an episodic thing until this specific wormhole is done. I don't think I'll post any more than one set, unless, you guys want to see more for the different resistances and how I go about getting around things such as volt immunity when I have all volt, or, fizz immunity or cold immunity or whatever. Obviously, cold immunity doesn't do anything to me. I actually don't have very many fire characters, so this is pretty much just never relevant for me. Excuse me. So, that being said, as always, take it easy, everybody. I will be back in the next video to show you guys 3.3 and hopefully 3.4. 3.4 might take me a couple of tries, but I'll try and make them both in one episode. If I don't, then, we'll see. Maybe I'll just cut to 3.4 or something like that. Take it easy, everybody. As always, have a good one.